Well, it didn't take long, but the lunatics on the left, the blue check mark brigade, are starting to float the idea that Trump supporters could be responsible for the tragic incident that happened on the set of the Alec Baldwin film Rust, a film that Alec Baldwin not only was starring in, but also producing, meaning Alec Baldwin has a lot of responsibility in terms of everything that we are hearing. But of course, we're dealing with demented and twisted people, deranged people. And I'm going to show you this insanity that these lunatics are tweeting out. But first, I want to qualify everything we're going to talk about, just so I can show the insanity behind what these freaks on the left are doing. So here you have it. Now, based on everything we know up to this point, we know that there was a horrific incident on the set of the film Rust. We know that Alec Baldwin accidentally shot and killed a cinematographer by the name of Helena Hutchins. It's awful. It's tragic. It's terrible. I'm going to read a statement from her husband just to give proper respect to that, because I think that's important to remember that there are families involved, and this person, her husband, released a statement clearly wanting that message to get out, and I will be reading that. Now, here's what I want to talk about first is the Rust camera crew walked off of the set in protest prior to the fatal shooting, and the prop gun had previously misfired 3 times. Corners were being cut, and they brought in non-union people so they could continue shooting. Alec Baldwin is a producer on the film. All of that is crucial. All of that is crucial. Okay? Now, we also have Alec Baldwin Rust movie fatal shooting may have been recorded. Cops say search warrant issued for Santa Fe location, cameras, phones, and more. I have no idea if this will, I mean, I would have to imagine that there's got to be some type of footage. This is on the set of a film. That's going to give us a lot more information as to what actually took place. And then here is the husband of Helena Hutchins, Matt Hutchins. And it says, Helena inspired us all with her passion and vision, and her legacy is too meaningful to encapsulate in words. Our loss is enormous, and we ask that the media please respect the family's privacy as we process our grief. We thank everyone for sharing images and stories of her life. Thank you to her friends and mentors at AFI for establishing a scholarship to honor her memory and support aspiring female cinematographers. Anyone seeking to honor her memory, please direct your giving to this fund. I will link that below if you're interested in supporting that. So I definitely wanted to make sure that we read the statement from her husband, because, again, nothing but thoughts and prayers to him and the family and everybody involved with that. It is awful. And, you know, just like any left-wing nut job would do, we have people now floating this idea right here. A blue check mark says, might the prop gun have been secretly loaded with real bullets by a Trump supporter to punish Alec Baldwin for his Trump parodies? Should be a line of inquiry. So now we are floating the ridiculous idea that on the set of a film that Alec Baldwin was the producer on the set of a film where it has been reported by multiple people on the set that the camera crew walked off in protest of the fatal shooting, and the prop gun had previously misfired multiple times. Corners were being cut. They brought in non-union people so they could continue to shoot. Yet this person, in their derangement, is so focused on Donald Trump, Orange Man bad, that they are floating this insanity, because this is what I told you. This is who they view Trump supporters as. It's not that they hate Donald Trump. You can hate whoever you want. And there's plenty of reasons to hate Donald Trump if you don't like him. He's an arrogant asshole, okay? He's arrogant. He's cocky. He's a billionaire, okay? We all know these things. And if you don't like Trump, that's perfectly fine. I totally understand that. I totally understand why people wouldn't like him. I don't. I love the guy. But I understand why someone would not like Donald J. Trump. I get it. his arrogance, his ego, all of that. I get it. He has the best ideas. He has the best words. He has the best everything. We know how Trump is, and most of us love him for it, but I get why people don't like him. But it's not about their hatred of Trump as much as it's about their hatred of anyone that supports Trump. And that's my issue with someone like an Alec Baldwin. Alec Baldwin does not view a Trump supporter as a human being. And the people that are going to sit here and they are trying to divert blame. I've heard people say, it's not Alec Baldwin's fault. It's not his fault. Yeah, it absolutely falls on his shoulders. He's the producer of the film, and gun safety is very, very important. Absolutely important. So yes, there is some level of responsibility on Alec Baldwin's shoulders. How much is yet to be determined, but a young lady lost her life. That has to be taken into account, and the severity of the situation oversees your political bias and the fact that you hate Trump. But these things are going to continue to happen. These ideas are going to continue to get floated out there because this is who we're dealing with. This is why I never give left-wing lunatics the benefit of the doubt, because they don't deserve it, because this is how they think. This is how they operate. Remember when Ruth Bader Ginsburg passed away? I gave nothing but respect. Gave nothing but respect, because you respect what she did in her life. Regardless if you agree or disagree with her, you respect what she did. But the moment someone from the right passes, the left just attacks. The left just pounces, because these are twisted, deranged individuals. Now we have this person floating this idea, and it's disgusting, but it's not surprising in the least. This is a horrific situation. More details are continuing to come out, and they're not looking good. There's a lot of details that we're still looking into, that the authorities are looking into, that are being reported, and I don't know what's ultimately going to come from this. What I do know is that it is a terrible, terrible situation for all parties involved. And again, please, if you are interested, please go check out the this AFI scholarship to honor the memory of her. And again, I'll link that in the pinned post below. So if you are interested in supporting that, please do so. Other than that, people like this have a serious mental illness, and it is disgusting. You guys have a great day. Rest in peace to Miss Hutchins, and thoughts and prayers to the family, and hopefully we will get some clarity at some point in time. Talk to you guys later.